is presented by Eagle Broadcasting Corporation and Globe My Business. Create your success. This program is brought to you by LBC. We like to move it. Mapilas Realty, the best people.
System or a process na mga pinauso ng mga millennial.
Parang China na to, parang Hong Kong.
Hindi pa rin makasapat minsan pag nagkakasakit tayo.
Over 8,000 employees across these 7 countries.
For you to be able to plan out.
Simply because we made it easier.
Please watch
Open for Business
Every Saturday
on Eagle News here on Net 25.
Congratulations! Open for Business!
Greetings from the Philippines to the world. Welcome to the second part of the highlights of the launch of Open for Business Online Plus TV. This is our 59th episode online. You can watch us on Facebook, YouTube, and on Net25. Join me discover the latest news and information in business around the world. Stay ahead of the curve from vision to action. This afternoon, we continue to highlight the messages of distinguished resource persons whose insights contribute to the empowerment of MSMEs in the various facets of their operations. When we come back, let's take a look at the opportunities in the real estate industry in the Philippines, how to establish a franchising business, and the importance of healthcare to business owners.
Nakakatuwa dahil kagaya kanina yung speaker natin ay may mga programa ang DTI maging ang SEC para lalo pang mapagaan yung proseso ng paghahanap buhay dito. Anyway, kahit madali o mahirap, dapat sa atin nagsisimula yun. Magkaroon lang tayo ng lakas ng loob na mag-put up ng sariling business sapagkat ito talaga po ang tulay sa pagkakaroon ng financial freedom.
Hi, I'm Commissioner Kelvin Lee of the Securities and Exchange Commission. Just wanted to take this opportunity to say congratulations to Open for Business and to the Eagle Broadcasting Corporation. Congratulations, and I hope you have a good and long future ahead of you.
Congratulations to the Eagle Broadcasting Corporation and its show Open for Business. I am Jean Pacheco from the Department of Trade and Industry.
I'm Dr. Emilia Mananghaya, the owner of Ideal Price Marketing, and I would like to congratulate Open for Business online and now at TV.
Congratulations on Eagle Broadcasting Corporation and the launch of its TV show Open for Business. I'm Kay Calpalugtu from Hungry Workhorse.
This portion is brought to you by Mapilas Realty, the best people. Open for Business is presented by Globe My Business. Create your success.
Pwede mong gawin ang business by yourself, di ba? Ang totoo niyan ngayon, kung meron kang ideang business, ang daming businesses na pwede mo nang i-franchise. Totoo? Tama, hindi? Marami ng business na mag-isip ka mula sa somay, sopaw, lahat yata ng show, no? Puniraria, pinafranchise na rin ba? I think meron na rin, no? So, franchising business is very, available in most types of businesses. So, kung gusto mong ikaw, mag-umpisa ka, tapos meron kang successful business model, you could be a franchisor. And franchising, doing business with a proven system with other people. Ibig sabihin, when you do franchise, you do it with other people. merong mga factors, merong mga requirements of a business to become franchisable. So let's go on. Ano ba ang size ng opportunity? Hindi ko nababasahin yan kung ano yung mga nandyan nakasulat. Dahil pag binasa natin, masyadong mahaba. Pero dito, highest number of certified franchise executive. Ang Pilipinas kasi, when franchising enters into the Philippines, isa sa mga unang nag-franchise dito is yung A&W. Sumunod na si McDonald's, sumunod na ginaya ni Jollibee si McDonald's, tapos marami na. So, franchising is very prevalent in the Philippines. Meron tayong mga Filipino OFW. Pagdating nila sa Pilipinas, naghahanap sila ng negosyo. Naghahanap sila ng pwedeng i-franchise. What else? Well-developed franchise market, growing franchise brands, 35% international and 65% local. In franchising, when we expand our franchise, di ba? We want to expand our reach, our market. Tapos, yun lagi ang sinasabi. Paano yung pera? Actually, pag nagpa-develop ka ng franchise business ngayon, mahal o mura? Bakit nyo alam? Mahal, no? Mahal talagang magpa-develop ng franchise. Kaya yung why we venture into franchise or franchising our business, that has to be answered. Kailangan yan. You have to be very critical. Di ba? Kasi, kailan mo ipapa-franchise yung business mo? Is your business franchisable? Natanong niyo na ba sa sarili ninyo to? Kailan kayo, yung business ninyo, pwede nang i-franchise? Ibig sabihin, pwede nang i-duplicate. Sabi ni Kuya kanina. So, ano yung mga requirements? I'll go through dun sa mga basic requirement of a business to become franchisable. Number 1, it's about people. Taas ang kamay ng hindi tao rito. So, in business, it is very necessary and one of the requirement is to have the right people. Ha? When I say right people, kasama ka na bilang may-ari. You have to have the right mindset, right character, kasi pag hindi mo na-establish ikaw as a business owner, mahirap. So, kapag settled ka na, ang sunod mo is yung mga tao mo. So your people must be well-trained, well-disciplined, well-compensated, well-motivated, and they had to be lead. So, fundamentals yun. Why? Kasi ang success factor ng isang business to be franchisable, una, ang fundamentals yan, tao. Kailangan yung tao mo nakasetup yan. Parang isang malaking mechanism yan. Meron different sizes of gears. Meron silang different function, responsibilities na naka-assign to them. So, 3 factors that is very necessary bago ka magpa-franchise is the people, the process, and the profitability model.
These are the 2 slides that we always look at. So we'd like to talk about facts, what's happening in the market, right? And numbers will never lie. So 2 things you have to look at. When you look at the GDP construction, so these are you will see that the investors, the developers are very confident about the market. So ito yung mga SM, Ayala, the Villars of this world, Robinsons, they're constantly doing office spaces, malls, hotel, because there is demand. So let me go a little deeper. This is the office market. So all those business owners, I'm sure you're aware of this, because if you're renting an office space, you'll feel how the market has moved from 10 years ago to today. I am just showing here a snapshot of the whole Metro Manila market. So how big is the Philippine real estate market right now? If you total the number of square meters that we have, the whole Philippine real estate market is around 10 million to about 11 million square meters. So bulk of the office development, commercial developments, they're in Metro Manila. And about 10% outside, so Cebu, Davao, and other provincial areas. So bulk of the movement, the actions, they're here in Metro Manila. And if you want cheaper rental, you go further south or further north, where we are. But in between, almost all the lands, all the cities, they are experiencing a very good increase in terms of land value and rental rates. The residential market, as you all know, condominium is growing. More people, more real estate. The tourism market, I'm a tourism graduate, and the Philippines has so many potentials. Ang ganda ng Pilipinas. The only challenge right now, the infrastructure. That's why we're here to support the Build, Build, Build project, because if we can connect the cities that we have, the tourist spots that we have, then I'm sure we'll gather a lot. More tourists will come in and more domestic travel as well will happen. So Philippines right now is the #1 call center in the world. I'm sure most of you know this already, that a lot of big companies are coming here in the Philippines because of us, because of the talent. Diba? Yung mga Pilipino, hardworking, we're all young, we can speak English, and we don't complain a lot. So marami nagsasabi in other countries, it's not that easy to find good people, employees, and expand, and they complain. While in the Philippines, sometimes, even if they're mad, they still smile at you. So we're very resilient. The Filipinos are hardworking and talented. And that's why a lot of these big companies are already here in the Philippines.
Ngayon, paano nagiging competitive ang SMEs? Marami tayong narinig kanina. One of the things na gusto naming ipayo sa inyo ay unang-una kailangan ma-enchant nyo yung customers. Tapos ang productivity at efficiency ng ating mga empleyado at ang produkto natin ay kailangan magkaroon ng value for money. Madalas sabihin kanina yan. Pangalawa, kailangan palakasin natin. Ano ba yung unique selling proposition meron tayo? Ano ba yung meron ang negosyo natin na wala o hindi magagaya ng iba? Pangatlo, we have to continuously innovate. No? Napakinggan natin yung creative industry kanina. Kailangan lagi tayong may pagbabago. At ang panghuli, keep your employees happy. Ang total spending ho sa healthcare, no? Sa kalusugan natin, is about 400 billion pesos ang ginagastos. Ngayon, sa private sector lang ho ito. No? Hindi naman kasama yung SSS, hindi kasama yung GSIS, hindi kasama yung PhilHealth. Pero sa spending ho na 400 billion, mahigit 300 million ho rito galing sa bulsa natin. Tayo ang nag-aabono. Sino sa inyo hindi nag-abono sa inyong pagkakasakit? Pag na-hospital tayo o bumibili tayo ng gamot, merong nanggagaling sa bulsa natin, hindi ba? So yun ang pag-uusapan natin. Paano hindi manggagalingan sa bulsa natin? No? Nakita natin na sa 400 billion, 300 billion dito nagagaling sa bulsa ng mga employees, no? Okay, so, sabi nga, the cost of healthcare is exceeding the average income of the wage-paid employee. So, yung gastos sa pagkakasakit o gastos sa pag-hospital ay mas malaki kaysa sa pumapasok na pera ng mga empleyado. Agree ho ba kayo? Mas malaki ang gastos natin kaysa dun sa, kahit nadagdagan ng sweldo, taon-taon, no? Merong wage hike, hindi pa rin makasapat minsan pag nagkakasakit tayo. Third, healthcare plan is a practical choice for small business. Pupunta siya sa ospital, natural gagamitin niya yung kanyang PhilHealth. Sasampa ko lang, 5 minutes na lang daw ako. So, gagamitin niya yung kanyang PhilHealth. At of course, hindi ito sapat, no? So, anong gagawin ng employee? Maglalabas siya ng pera. Na-experience nyo ho ba ito? Maglalabas kayo ng pera sa sarili nyong bulsa. And then pagkatapos, dahil hindi kasya, pupunta kayo sa mga boss nyo at hihiram kayo ng pera. Either babali tayo or iuutang natin yung ating mga panggastos. Ano ho ang ginagawa ng healthcare? So pagpunta sa ospital, kukunin niya yung kanyang PhilHealth benefit, hindi na ho siya mag-aabono, hindi na siya maglalabas ng pera. Kasi ang mag-aasikaso na ho, nung panggastos niyo sa ospital, ay walang iba kung hindi si Royal Care at ang kanyang mga backup na mga providers. No? So, wala na kayong poproblemahin. Hindi na kayo kailangan maglabas ng pera. Hindi na kayo matatakot na kung mangyari sa inyo ay weekend, wala kayong mahihiraman.
My name is Sheila Lobien. I'm the CEO of Lobien Realty Group.
I would like to congratulate Open for Business for this launch in TV. Hello, I'm Norilyn Babiera from Fiera de Manila. I would like to congratulate Eagle Broadcasting for doing this Open for Business. It's being launched right now, both in TV and online.
I'm Billy Dominguez, President of Green Circle Realty. I would like to congratulate Open for Business, dati online, ngayon on TV na.
Hi, my name is Joey Garcia. I'm the president of Titans Business Venture, and I would like to invite everyone to please watch Open for Business online and on TV every Saturdays at 5 p.m. online on Eagle News and here on Net 25.
Connect. Across the globe and into the big leagues. Let's move.
You are watching Open for Business. There are 109 million Filipinos today and 76 million are active internet users. These data present many opportunities for businesses who are digitally ready. Our next set of speakers come from digital brands that are changing the way Filipinos do business. Let's hear the insights from GCash, Lalamove, and Shopee how digitalizing your business is the way to go.
Okay, traditional logistics has always been fantastic. It's affordable, there's a wide area of coverage, and of course, it's very reliable. There are a lot of players in the industry who is here to move things for everyone, whether you are a consumer, whether you are a business, an MSME, an SME, or a very gigantic conglomerate. Logistics is something that you absolutely need, okay? With the progression of technology, opens up so many doors for us to be able to go about with our deliveries. There are so many opportunities for deliveries that arise because of this. You have I can see some people holding their phones. Now it's not just used for taking pictures, texting your husband, your wife. It can be used to move things. Here's what consumers think about logistics. About 23% of them are willing to pay extra for same-day delivery. About a small percentage, 5%, want more reliable logistics, right? It's a necessity, but it's not something that people fully appreciate, right? And then even smaller chunk of them would pay more for instant delivery, right? 70% are content as long as it's cheap, as long as I get my parcel in. So how do we then marry that, right? More and more these days, again, because of the rise of online shopping, consumers are becoming more demanding as to when their parcels should go into their doorsteps. Basically, the message that we're getting is, I want my item right now, but I only want to pay the minimum amount for it. And that's a little difficult for us. That's very difficult as well for the likes of Lazada, Shopee, etc., etc. Because now they're offering items that are already at a lower price, and everyone also wants deliveries at a lower price. How do we then make businesses sustainable if we have to inject so much capital just to get goods moving? This is where technology comes in. Technology enables businesses to widen their reach. With technology, we're able to pool a bunch of drivers that have vehicles, that want to earn extra, that want to make a living out of their existing assets, and connect them to business. It is very helpful for companies like them to exist because now the money movement is a lot easier for them. Our partner drivers, while they are very much empowered, at the end of the day, cannot wait at the end of the month to get their money. They need it now, just as much as we need our parcels now. We also build partnerships, of course, with SMEs. We call SMEs and drivers our partners. Technically, both of them are clients, if you think about it. But we call them partners because we enable them to focus on their core businesses and enable them to grow. We've helped SMEs that have started with maybe
3 to 10 deliveries in one day and now go from 300 to 500 deliveries in one day because they were able to focus on their core business instead of worrying about a driver didn't show up or the motorcycle or the L300 or my truck broke down. I don't have battery anymore. I have to call Motolite or something for the battery to get there. Now they have the capacity to focus on growing their business even further.
So moving into our customers, basically ang gusto ko lang sabihin dito is, bawat Pilipino, bawat tao, meron kayong pangarap. Tama? Like this, yung breadwinner, ang pangarap lang niya is masuportahan yung pamilya niya. Ito naman, kakagraduate lang. Ang gusto niya, makatravel sa buong mundo. Si Isa naman is a working student. Kahit working student siya, gusto pa rin niya mag-try ng mga bagong bagay. But underlying all of these is, they all desire to be more financially ready. Kasi even us, millennials, or kayong mga millennials, sometimes they think of us as, hindi, gastos lang ng gastos yan, YOLO, do what you want today. But underlying all of those dreams, aspirations, is that I want to be financially stable. I want to be financially independent. And even a lot of them would want to set up their own business. So sabi namin, how can GCash help? So I'll share with you some tips or some examples in terms of how we're doing that. So ang question na gusto namin isagot, if may intention na maging financially ready, how can we move that into action? Kasi wala naman saysay ang intensyon kung hindi mo siya a-actionan. So first is, we need to make sure that the access or enablement of the service is super easy. How are we doing that? Multi-channel. Ano ibig sabihin ng multi-channel? Right now, ang main channel ni GCash is the GCash app. Pero alam nyo ba, na just 2 years ago, we also launched GCash sa Messenger. Sinong may Messenger? Lahat, di ba? Kasi nanggaling ito sa pakikipag-usap namin sa customers namin. Last one, syempre, yung mga tao, gusto nila ng instant. Kaya ang daming instant. So even our incentive mechanism, if matagal na kayong GCash user, dati to get a cashback, 3 to 5 days, ngayon you can get it instantly sa karamihan ng mga promos namin. So this is what we did. Make it easy, make it accessible, and make it instant. So maybe it's something that you could also reflect on once you start thinking about your product or your business. Clear ba? Next. It's one thing that you give them access. It's another thing to make sure na engage sila. Kasi we are not just a product, we are a service. So we need to constantly create a relationship and engage with our users. The last one is really about empowerment. Ito yung sabi ko sa inyo, di ba? Kung 90% hindi kayang makautang sa formal institutions, how do we enable that? With our enhanced features. Number one is, meron kami tinatawag na G-score. Ang G-score is base sa mga transactions mo sa GCash. So the higher the G-score, the higher the credit that I can give you. Right now, I have a G-score of 730, which is based on my transactions in GCash. At dahil doon, pwede akong makakautang ng 10,000 pesos monthly. And I pay, I think, 2 to 3% interest rate at pwedeng mag-improve yon based on your payment behavior. So that's how we empower our users. Number two, nalaman namin na people want to invest. Pero ang barrier nila is, para maka-invest ako right now, I need at least 5,000 pesos or even more. What we said is, kung meron kang extra 50 pesos, invest mo na sa money market fund and it can earn up to 4% now, depending sa market. So in the end, it's really moving from intention to action. Kung paano natin i-enhance yung experience ng mga customers natin. Because I truly believe, at naniniwala ako na bawat negosyante dito, people don't just use products, they use them to become better versions of themselves. So every time we look at our service, our products, and offerings, always ask yourself, hindi lang ako nagbebenta basta-basta. Ang binibenta ko, nakakabuti ba to or nakaka-enhance ng buhay ng mga customers ko? Pag ang sagot mo yes, good job sa'yo. Pagpatuloy mo yan at magtulungan po tayo para mapaunlad ang mga customers natin at in the end, ang Pilipinas.
The first, I'm going to talk a little bit about the industry. and then I'll talk about Shopee, and then how we help digitize MSMEs. Okay, so I'll start right into it. So the first step, I think you've seen a few of these numbers earlier. I'll move over here. I think now we have 109 million people in the Philippines. Can you take a guess how many of them are active users of internet today? 60. I think some people had different numbers, but my latest number is actually at 70%. 70% of people are now actively using the internet through different means, right? But the next one is that 57% of the Philippine population actually use mobile devices to make purchases. Now, that's why, and I'll talk a little bit about our strategy in Shopee, but I'll break this down further, why we are looking at this space. That means with so many more people using mobile phones, we now have a very new, empowered generation of customers who are now active online. They don't want to sit on a computer. Syempre, even you guys here, while watching me, you're using your cell phones. Diba? So there's so much you can do at the same time, right? And all in all, together, that means the industry that is e-commerce is growing very, very rapidly. So I'll move to the third part, and really the focus of what I want to talk about is how we, Shopee, reach out to help digitize MSMEs. Or how do we help businesses go online? So actually we do this with two important areas. One is Shopee University, and the other is this ongoing seller support. Anyone here attended a Shopee University class before? Okay, at least we got a guy. Thank you, thank you. So Shopee University is really how we reach out to people and tell them about shopping online. And we go through different levels of classes, the basics for people who have never sold online and just want to know the basics, and then there's intermediate and expert. It depends what stage you are. Because syempre, if you already start to sell online, sometimes you want to know, how do I reach out to more users? How do I use the other tools that are like Facebook and Google to drive users back into my app or my store? The other portion, of course, is our ongoing seller support. So we have our set of relationship managers and seller communities. So I think once you get online and you've set up your store, as you are quite aware, Shopee has a lot of campaigns. So I think you've heard about, and of course seller communities, just because everyone likes to talk about their selling experience and buying experience, we help build these communities together via Facebook or many of the other social media apps. So here's just a few tips that we've given on what we think will help you succeed in e-commerce, right? And this is part of the lessons they do in the class. Of course, product selection is very important. You look for strategic partnerships. And just know that a lot of these users are always online via social media applications. That's how they know about your products. And so that's how we also help drive users to buy via social media and adopting a mobile-first strategy. So as I said earlier, more and more people are spending time on mobile phones instead of their computers now. So being on a platform that helps to be working with a mobile strategy is definitely the way forward.
Hi, my name is Dan from Lalamove, Philippines, and I would like to congratulate Open for Business for its online and TV launch today.
Hi, I'm Chris Manguera, currently the Chief Marketing Officer of GCash, and I would like to congratulate Open for Business.
Hi, I'm Emil Quijano. I am the Sales and Marketing Director of Royal Care Marketing. I would like to congratulate Open for Business for the successful and the wonderful forum that you did today.
Hi, I am Rico Bautista, the President and CEO of Etica Philippines, formerly known as Asian Life and General Assurance Corporations. On this very prestigious occasion, I would like to congratulate Open for Business for the way that they have continued to push their thrust towards the SMEs, and also for this launching today, launching not only on their online platform but also on their TV platform.
Welcome back to Open for Business. What should MSMEs do to help develop and improve their businesses? How important is innovation and making sure that their businesses remain competitive to address the demands of both domestic and international markets? These questions will be answered by our guests from two of the country's most trusted brands that support MSMEs, LBC Express and Globe My Business.
For all we know, that's the percentage of SMEs versus large accounts. Ano? What are the challenges ng SME accounts pertaining to globalization? First, this is mostly important sa lahat, ano? Yung financial access natin sa mga banks. We have a very, I can say, difficult to enter into a loan, ano? Mahirap magpa-approve. Tama po ba yun, sir? Ma'am? Number two, ito, araw-araw ito. Infrastructure sa Philippines, of course, traffic. So, let's say, for LBCs, pag na-traffic ka, may delay na agad sa delivery. So, that's one, ano? Third, high cost of power. Let's say, sa mga nag-i-e-com dito, sino bang hindi nagla-laptop? Sino hindi nagko-computer? So, we always consume power, di ba? Kuryente. Mahal din. And fourth, internet, telecommunications. Tayo, isa sa mga mahal na internet, pero mabagal. Mahal na, mabagal pa. Number five, lack of training. When I say training, ito yung, kasi ako, I'm from LBC, so I have background already for logistics, ano? Yung mga nagbibusiness ngayon, wala silang idea for supply chain and logistics. So, nahihirapan silang makakope up do sa daily transactions, no? Ng delivery, storage, warehouses, ganyan. And six, kapag importer ka and exporter ka, always problems with customs, no? And other local government agencies. Sino hindi nakaka-experience nan? Lahat tayo. And then, papasok na tayo sa LBC kung paano sila pumasok sa SME. The support that we're getting from LBC is that when we see the SMEs coming, especially e-commerce, we launch the solutions. Ito yung mga sa corporate accounts, ano? Pero first, we'll discuss this sa ano. Ito yung sa retail side ng LBC. Siguro sa Facebook, nakita nyo na yung mga ads namin for payment collection, ano? Returns and refunds. Some e-com accounts, ginagawa namin ito. Dadalhin nyo lang sa branch namin yung item, i-refund na nila yan. Cash on pickup. So, papa-deliver kayo, let's say ito, more on e-commerce na to eh. Papa-deliver kayo sa LBC, just go to the branch, and pipick upin ng ano, consignee nyo, consignee ito yung magre-receive, doon nila babayaran sa branch. Ano? So, kung titingnan nyo yan, if you have an online shop, medyo may trust yung buyer kasi wala silang nilabas sa pera. Kukunin nila yan sa branch, saka doon nila babayaran. Number 4, yung COD natin. Sino pong hindi nakakaalam na COD dito? Cash on pickup. So ito yung umorder ka sa isang e-com, babayaran mo pag dineliver na sa'yo. No? For business solutions, we have this specialized logistics. Nationwide transport ng via land, air freight, and sea freight. But now we also have RoRo. Sino pong hindi nakakaalam ng RoRo dito? Ito po yung hindi na ilo-load sa container. Nasa truck na lang ito at bumabiyahe by land and by sea. So mas mabilis ang transport and lead time. Next is e-commerce. Sa e-commerce, ito na, we have now, of course, COD for corporate clients. I cannot disclose yung mga clients, kasi confidential. Basta mga e-com account sila, malamang naka-order na kayo doon. So, ginagawa namin ngayon yun sa kanila. NVOCC, meron pong nagtanong kanina. This is for international shipments. We also cater that, ito yung mga containerized shipments, bulk shipments, from any part of the globe going to the Philippines. So that's import and also export, mga palabas ng Pilipinas. Yung mga industrial park, usually yan ang mga business. Warehousing, we also have warehousing. Baka po meron kayong kailangan ng storage, we also do that, part of this is the inventory system. Okay, next topic. Ano ang dapat gawin ng mga SMEs to help develop? We have 8 here, 8 tips. Number 1, produce top quality products. Of course, paano mo ibebenta kung hindi maganda yung product? Number 2, seek opportunities. When you say opportunities sa SME, huwag kayong matatakot na mag-market ng product. Kasi sometimes, globalization kasi minsan parang natatakot yung mga tao na baka isipin pangit yung product. Pero don't be scared. Lahat naman kaya yan. Nabibenta naman. So number 3, invest sa technology. Sabi nga, yung gustong gawin ng kalaban mo, dapat nauuna ka lagi. Number 4, participate in programs, seminars, and conferences. Like this, ito, sample na to. Kailangan, pag may mga conferences, there are plenty of conferences in the Philippines pertaining to SMEs. Dapat na lagi tayong present kung gusto natin mag-start ng business. Kasi ang daming, let's say, ganitong talk, you can get tips from them and learn on how to start a business. Number 5, work with the government. Hindi naman magtrabaho sa government, Yung mga, siyempre parang part of the mga conferences din nila yan. Sa government kasi, they will, parang strengthen yung institution ng business mo. Number 6, encourage innovation. Ito yung part ng technology to. Kung magandi ka mag-stick sa sa isang platform lang ng business mo. Kailangan lagi meron kang enhancements. Number 7, learn to adapt. Ito yung mga, you need to be flexible, Lalo na, SMEs kasi mabilis magpalit ng products So, kailangan ready ka lagi. Kailangan, yung part ng innovation mo, ano ba yung trending ngayon, bukas. So, alam mo na dapat na ibebenta mo. Parang mabilisan, And number 8, this is also important kasi, let's say, mag-start ka ng business, hindi ka hindi ka pa established, so you need to partner. Yung mga organizations. Maraming organization for SME na like this, na yung iba naman minimal lang ang membership dyan, minsan libre pa. There's a lot of people na very parang challenging sa kanila ito. But if you will think of it, na parang the world opens a door for us to sell and to buy their products. So, para sa akin, advantage yan. Hindi na katulad dati na what's the old platform, let's say eBay or Amazon. You can only buy Amazon, use Amazon in the US. Like for example, the other one, in China. You can only buy products going to China within China lang. So, globalization is very advantageous, if you will just believe na kaya ito.
So, importance of innovation in business. Innovation helps you achieve success. One is it solves problem easily. Thinking outside the box helps you find the answer to your problem that you have never encountered before. So, dahil nga po we practice innovation in the office, it helps us think more. Second, as I mentioned earlier, it increases your productivity. It lets you find a new process. You tend to think creatively to the point that you also streamline the process. Third, it's important when we market our business. It makes our business memorable with innovative ideas. So later, I will share with you examples of innovations that will show us this, diba? Na when we launch a particular product in the market, naaalala mo siya. And lastly, if there's innovation in our business, it helps us beat our competitors. Diba? Imagine if you're selling the same product as your competitor, or you're targeting the same market as your competitor. Diba? Pareho lang po kayo it doesn't grow the business, pero naghahati-hati lang kayo sa same market who's buying that product. So when you are innovative, or when you practice innovation in business, you think creatively again, and it can help you come up with unique ways to beat your customers. Again, it may not be a product, it can be a system, or a process, or totally develop a new category in the market or in the industry. So, how do we do innovation? How do we start innovating in our business? First is, we conduct an analysis of the trends in the market. So, tayo po na mga nagnenegosyo or continuously doing business, let's look for the trends. Ano ba yung nakikita natin na laging meron? Or not necessarily uso, pero lumalabas na nandun all the time. Your customers' wants, needs, and your competitors. So aside from the market trends, pag-aralan po natin kung ano yung gusto ng customer natin, ano yung kailangan nila, and ano yung nabibigay ng kalaban natin na hindi natin nabibigay sa mga customer natin. Second, let's consult with our customers. Let's consult with our employees for ideas on improving processes, products, services, both internally and externally. So hindi lang po tayo. It doesn't start with just the research team or marketing team or R&D team. It can also be ideas or insights or inputs coming from the people that we work with in the office. Lastly, let's seek advice. Diba? Marami po tayong available now na consultants or forums in the internet that we can actually seek advice or consult that can help us improve our business through innovation. Fourth is, be open to new ideas and be adaptive to change. The first thing that stops us from being innovative in business is the attitude of, okay naman na to eh. Nabuhay na yung negosyo ko for 20 years. Why would I change? Or why would I innovate? There is that certain fear also for us to change or to innovate. And if we continue to do that, hindi rin po tayo lalaki yung negosyo natin. Fifth is to develop a strategic, responsive plan which promotes innovation as a key business process across the entire business. One of the things that I am very proud of the company that I'm working for, Globe Telecom, is that innovation is technically imbibed in the blood of the people that works there. Lagi po talagang napaka-importante po nung innovation na yun. So this is something that you should also start imbibing in your business. Hindi po siya nagiging kailangan nating mag-innovate kasi naunahan tayo nung kalaban or kailangan nating mag-innovate kasi may uso na ganito. It's something that we need to do regularly even if there's no problem encountered by the company. And lastly, train and empower your employees to think innovatively from the top down. So sabi ko nga po kanina, ideas or innovation should not just come from the owners or from the bosses. There are very good ideas from our employees or from the people that work for us. Sometimes also, they're scared or nahihiya sila na baka mali or baka kulang yung idea na yon. So let's train and empower them to express their thoughts or to develop that innovative way of thinking or doing business or doing work. So, I would end my short talk with one of the best innovators we know in the world, diba? Sabi ni Steve Jobs, innovation is the ability to see change as an opportunity and not a threat. So pag iniwan po natin yung takot na yon or yung thought that it's actually a threat, that's the only way we can actually start having innovation in our businesses or maybe even in our lives.
Hey guys, my name is Martin Yu, the Associate Director of Shopee Philippines. I'd like to congratulate Open for Business for this amazing launch.
Hi, I'm OJ De Jesus, Account Manager of LBC Express. I would like to congratulate Eagle Broadcasting Corporation for this event.
I am Rich Loveland, EVP of Teleperformance, and I would like to congratulate Open for Business program.
Hi, I am Mitch Peralta, Head of Market Innovations for Globe My Business, and I would like to congratulate Eagle Broadcasting for the very successful Trade Expo sponsored by Open for Business and Globe My Business. So please don't fail to watch Open for Business. So from online, now live on TV every Saturdays at 5 p.m. online on Eagle News and here on Net25.
Arnie Aquino here at Hatley Castle, one of the filming locations for the X-Men series. Don't forget to tune in to Digital Nest only on Net25.
Our final speakers need no introduction as both of them are champions in promoting MSME development through entrepreneurship and innovation. Let's listen to the co-founder of Mercato Central, followed by the Undersecretary Zenaida Quizon Maglaya of the Department of Trade and Industry. Let's take a look.
So I'd like to distill to you what we've discovered from many of these entrepreneurs we've spoken to, not just in Bright Ideas, but also in Go Negosyo. And the most common thing that we often find in many of these entrepreneurs is the idea of having an entrepreneurial mindset. Now, I need to step back and basically explain what do you mean by having an entrepreneurial mindset. For example, for me, I see this world much sharper when I wear my eyeglasses. If I take off my eyeglasses, I can't see you too clearly. But when I wear my glasses, it puts a sharper lens as to how I see the world. That's exactly how entrepreneurs look at the world as well. When I do a lot of traveling to Cambodia, to Thailand, to Singapore, or when I visit conventions, I don't come to the convention like this, like a regular observer. I come wearing my entrepreneurial lens. That means you're always looking at the world with a potential for opportunity. Diba? What can you do when you go somewhere else? Diba? If I meet any entrepreneur, the most successful thing I hear from him is that, what can I bring from my experience abroad and bring back to the country? Now, more often than not, and if you guys are doing business, and like for people like Gail and Mitch and Miko over here who've gone mentored for Go Negosyo, oftentimes we get mentors, and I'm sure Yusek can commiserate with me, and they ask me, what type of business should I put up? And when they ask me that question, I say, that's the wrong question to ask me. That's the wrong question to ask somebody who is an entrepreneur. Because the question you must ask, and what I've seen to be the most successful businesses, are people who ask themselves this question: what problem am I trying to solve? Again, the biggest thing that you want to do is you ask yourself the question of what problem am I trying to solve? Because if there is something that irritates you, and in business we call that pain points, if there is something that irritates you, it must irritate other people as well. So if you solve that common irritation, that is where you make money. Diba? And those are the most successful businesses. Kung gagaya lang kayo, if you just copy another business, do you think you'll be successful? I probably don't think so. But if you find what is this business, what is this problem you're trying to solve, then that is what entrepreneurship is all about. Entrepreneurship is all about solving irritations. And you turn those irritations into business opportunities. Now, your irritation can lead to what I call innovation and new business models, which is really the key word right now when you do business. Pero baka nag-isip kayo, ano bang ibig sabihin ng business model?
Huwag kayong maghirap na, no? But ang ibig sabihin lang ng business model, to make it very simple, paano kumikita ng pera yung negosyo ninyo? How does your business make money? You must easily solve that in your head. I ask over here, where do you make your money? Do you make your money from sales? Do you make your money from leasing? You have to figure that one out. Sino magiging customers ninyo? Who are your customers? What are your products? And where do you get your money? That's the most basic thing when you do business. What is your business model, di ba? Where will you get your money? Sino yung mga kliyente po ninyo? Ano ba yung produkto or serbisyo ninyo? At saan kayo kukuha ng pera? And the second thing you must always remember is this one. Sources of business innovation. Because nowadays, sinasabi natin sa negosyo, you can't just run a regular business. Your business must be innovative. If your business is not innovative, then in 6 months' time, in 1 year's time, in 10 years' time, your business will be extinct. It will not be around anymore. And for me, these are the two biggest things I learned about doing business, especially in the digital age. The first one is the idea of asymmetric information. Ano ibig sabihin ng asymmetric, di ba? If you are symmetrical, symmetry, ibig sabihin, balansyado siya, di ba? It's the same. This is symmetry because it's the same. Di ba? It's the same length. But what if one is shorter or longer than the other? That's asymmetry. So, how do you use this knowledge? In the Philippines, sometimes you know more information than another person, right? Sometimes, some people want to know, saan pwedeng kumain? Di ba? Saan pwedeng magpaayos ng kotse? Saan pwedeng bumili ng pagkain na ganito? What if you're able to accumulate all that information, put that online, and make people pay you for that information? That's innovation in the digital age. Yung pangalawa, borrowing business models from other industries. I'm always impressed by many people who take what they learned from another industry, let's say in agriculture or hospitality, and they bring it into their current industry.
Every time government or DTI is faced with a lot of our prospective MSMEs or those who want to start a business, coming to the office wanting to find out where to invest their money, how to start a business, where can they earn more, it is always, do you have the right mindset to go into business? Secretary Mon Lopez would have wanted to be here, and I know, listening to Ms. Rowena earlier, and also to the team here of Eagle Broadcasting Corporation, I know that if our secretary was available and was here, he would be so excited to really know what is happening and how Eagle Broadcasting is really reaching out to more and more micro, small, and medium enterprises. You know, that's also our role in the department. But even if we already have 1,071 negosyo centers all over the country, you know, before, DTI was only 81 offices all over the country, because every province, you had a DTI office, Department of Trade and Industry office, where anyone can come to register your business name, ask about business, how to market your products. But from 81 offices, we are now 1,071 all over the country. Most of them, about 90% of the 1,071 negosyo centers are lodged with the local government. They gave us a house. Binigyan po kami ng bahay to put up and to set up the negosyo centers. Negosyo centers were set up by law. There was a law that was passed, the Go Negosyo Act, in 2014. But more than that, I think, with Eagle Broadcasting Corporation reaching out online and now on TV as well, is really reaching out to more locally and internationally. We can have our negosyo centers featured. We can have our negosyo centers also guest in your programs. We can have the mentors in the Kapatid Mentor Me program also part of this program that you're going to have and is going to be also on TV. So a lot of efforts that we are doing, the training programs that we have, the coaching that we do in negosyo centers, all this, whether we do it online, whether it can be also connected, and can be also aired through Net25 and through your Radio Aguila. I think these are all very good opportunities for us to explore. Because more and more that we reach out, the better for us. Because with entrepreneurs comes jobs. With me, I am employed only myself. But with an entrepreneur, you can have 10 jobs, 10 employed, 10 lives helped, and even improving their lives and their families as well. So the entrepreneurs, the micro, small, and medium entrepreneurs are our living heroes today.
I am Jeff Williams, Chairman for the Health Information Management Association of the Philippines. I would like to congratulate Open for Business for their television launch today.
Hi, I'm Isa Suarez, PR Events and Partnerships Lead of Globe My Business. I would like to congratulate Eagle Broadcasting Corporation for the first ever mini trade fair, Expo, and of course for Open for Business for the launch for their TV.
Hi, I'm RJ Ladesma. I'm the co-founder of Mercato Central, Easy Franchise, and Enter PH. I'd like to thank our good friends here at Eagle News for inviting me to be part of the opening of Open for Business. It was a great way for me to be inspired and inspired by many, many different entrepreneurs and as well budding entrepreneurs.
I am Zenaida Maglaya, Undersecretary for Regional Operations, Department of Trade and Industry. I would like to congratulate Eagle Broadcasting Corporation for this wonderful program that you're starting, Open for Business. Not only online, but now on TV. You know, it's always very inspiring for the Department of Trade and Industry for us to partner with someone who can help us reach out to more micro, small, and medium enterprises. That is what we want. We want more information. We want everyone to know how much of opportunities there are to start and grow your business.
Young Once Upon a Time Season 3, tuwing linggo, alas 8 ng gabi.
Thank you for watching Open for Business. Join us again in the next episodes of Open for Business for more business insights from our industry experts promoting SME development in the Philippines. See you again next Saturday for another episode of Open for Business, where we discuss business information, deliver the latest business news to keep you informed and open for business and be ahead of the curve from vision to action. You're on Facebook Live on Eagle News, and you can watch us again in the video section of the Eagle News Facebook page and on eaglenewslive.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Eagle News. Catch me later at 9 p.m. and every Wednesday on Net25's Eagle News International as I join Alma Angeles in reporting more business news here and around the world. For Open for Business, this is Cesar Vallejos. Have a great day.
This program was brought to you by Mapilas Realty, the best people.
Open for Business was presented by Eagle Broadcasting Corporation and Globe My Business. Create your success.